Hi again, welcome back. This is a tutorial on the AdLibertas App Performance page. You'll find it here in the Dashboard tab under App Performance. What we have here is a list of all of your apps in the drop-down menu. You can drill into a specific app, show a little bit different, but by default, it will show all of your apps to the top 15 earners over the period in which you've selected. You've got a date in which you can select the period you want to see. And then you can choose a drill down for ad units once you've selected an app, which we have over here. So once you choose an app, you'll see that you can actually choose different ad units. If you want to look at all type, banner, these are a variety of different named ad units. You can show the specific ad units, which are by ad unit name. Back to the high level, you'll see that you've got your different apps here when you're looking at your different chart, revenue by request. I'll go through these charts individually in a moment, but you can see once you select the app, it actually drills into the ad unit type. So back to the top, you've got your high level revenue by app. And as always, you can click explore data and go see it in our Metabase instance. Let's go ahead and do that now just to show you. It will actually reselect your question in our analytics platform and allow you to drill down, change things like app name and unit type, things of that nature. So keep in mind, we won't cover this today, but this will link to either the inventory reporting or the reporting tab, depending on kind of the data you're selecting. So a lot of this data is actually selected in the inventory reports tab, which is different than the campaign reporting. And that allows you to pull this, which is a very important metric, revenue per request. Now you can get a instruction on what each of these metrics mean by looking at our tooltip, but one thing we'll go over here is request. This is not an attempt. This is not an attempt to fill. When you cascade through MoPub line items, a request, that would be considered an attempt. A request is the individual ad request. So a user will request an ad, and then it might go through a list of ad units, and that would be a cascading through ad attempts. So in this case, this is revenue per request. We find this metric important, almost in some cases more important than CPM, because CPM will show you what impressions have actually sold. Requests will show you the actual revenue you're making per request. So if a user requests 2 ads and one isn't filled, you'd see half of the revenue requests versus CPM. So we got revenue per request, and again, you can see the definition by looking at the tooltip. CPM per application. This is using the network counted impressions. Requests by app, total requests by app. And then this is all requests are using the MoPub ad server requests, not the network requests. And the reason we choose the MoPub requests is because not all networks actually respond with requests. And then impression type, impressions by app as counted by the network, and then fill rate. It's hard to see fill rate in some cases. We got fill rate by app here, which allows you to see the request to impression ratio. And this includes backfill impressions. So that's something to think about. If you see a higher fill rate than you expect, it might be because backfill impressions. One other thing to note, and this can add some confusion, if you explore by the in Metabase, if you want to drill down into it, you'll see that you can't choose line items or networks in the inventory report. And that is because the inventory report, as it comes from MoPub, doesn't allow a drill down by network. And that's covered in a preceding article, which I can link to at the end of this video. Thank you much.